Hello guys, what's going on? Grim Creeper 007 here, and welcome to episode 2 of my Kerbal space program. Today we are going to try getting into orbit again, because I sadly failed last time. But now I will put all the things that my rocket lacked. Like now I have a SAS module, I'm going to put lander legs in case I don't make it, and a parachute in case I don't make it either. That's not the spirit. I'm gonna make it, or at least that's what I'm aiming for. But you don't always get what you want. So now I'm making the upper part of the rocket, the one that's gonna decouple from the main one that's gonna thrust me into orbit. This one is gonna correct my apoaps and my maneuvers, making me go into orbit. So yes, I am going to put my lander legs here. I just take the default ones because the other ones are the same. So yes, and I also have a few mods. Like you see, I've got the winch mod and the fire spitter mod, so I might do something with these later. As well, I was also thinking of getting the airship mod, because you can go get your downed spacemen and aircraft by using the airship. Although the inconvenience is it only goes 5 meters per second. It only advances at 5 meters per second, which is sort of a pain in the ass if you want to go like halfway across the globe. But it's probably the best I can have, so I guess I'm gonna go for it. And yeah, so now we're making this simple rocket with 2 FTL 800 fuel tanks at the bottom and an FTL 400 at the top. And my engine is gonna have 215 engine power, like the one I used last episode, and that is probably enough thrust. I mean, if your rocket is not too heavy, 215 power should be enough. You don't need something like 1,500, which you can get on some engines. It's just it burns through fuel like, I mean, your fuel is gone inside 5 seconds. So that's, yeah. I'm calling it Orbit or Bust. It's a good title, because you never know which one. So here we are on the launch pad, launching my rocket with Kerbal, and we're launched this sucker into space. So here we are, going up slowly but surely. As I said, my engine is doing its job. And we're gonna go up to the tedious 10 kilometers, turn 45 degrees, and go. And yesterday I did some tests and I realized you don't have to go 100,000 meters. That's if you want a far Kerbin orbit, but if you want the near Kerbin orbit, you can go up to 50,000, and then it'll work just fine. 50,000, 40,000, and it'll work just fine. Just keep in mind, I just came back from a 3-week holiday, so I might be quite rusty at this. And yes. So there you see the 2 white lines there are ships I sent into orbit, because I tried, and both of them are near Kerbin orbit. One of them is a Sputnik 2 satellite. It's got antennas and barometers and all the scientific equipment. And yeah, the other one is just a test, basically. So let's see how this flies. I'm going up, I'm looking, and you see those 3 islands over there that I was just looking at? Well, these ones, there is a runway on them. There's a grass runway on the island that was furthest to the left. And now that is good, because that's where you can store some space planes there. If you, let's say, you want to go get some Kerbals in the ocean, well, don't worry. You go there, you land, and some people might keep like fuel tanks there so you can refuel your aircraft. But being me, I'm not that advanced, so now we are at 10,000 meters. We're going to turn 45 degrees. So there you go. I'm turning slowly but surely, making sure I don't overshoot, because I don't have any fins on this. It would be good to put fins, but then again, when you have a SAS module and you have fins, it's just uncontrollable. Because your fins, like, they just make you go wobbly, and then you lose control. So I'm not going to put any on this space rocket, nor on any of them. And yes, for my series, I will do space planes and rockets, because both of them are interesting. Those space planes are quite uncontrollable. That's my opinion. Also, because my computer is not the best and it lags, so maybe that's why they're uncontrollable. But yeah, I will try my best though. I sincerely will. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So, on the brighter side, I'm going up, and I'm almost out of fuel for my main engine, but that's why we put a smaller engine to help us do the finer points of my orbit. And Kidlin seems to be panicking quite a bit. So here, when you click on your apps, you can add a maneuver. But for some reason, it wasn't working. So that is basically the one you have to drag, or at least I'm pretty sure. And you have to keep pulling it until it does a complete circle. So yeah, basically you have to keep pulling it till it does a complete circle. But I don't know, it never did it for me for some reason. So I don't know. So there you see me trying again and again and again, and never succeeding really. So Kidlin does have a reason to panic now. He really does. Because I am lost and I have no idea what to do, because I have not played this game for a really long time. So he's just gonna have to panic and hope that I know what I'm doing, even though I probably don't know what I'm doing, because I don't.
Okay, never mind.
So, well, yes, Kidlin is probably an assured death. But I'm still gonna try. Because who wants to send Kidlin to his death? Not me. Or do I? So here I'm fiddling with the apps. Apps is whatever. And I'm no astronomer, by the way. So I don't know all the exact names and stuff. So I'm not really good at this. So here we're going up with our second part, slowly but surely. Now, I gave up on the maneuver, and I'm basically just trying to get my blue apoapsis around to do a round of the world. And sadly, I fail. So I'm just trying to go up and extend it. So yeah. For me, it's basically luck. I either get it or I don't. And yes, it was probably I don't this time, so. And now you see on the right side of the artificial horizon, the full yellow bar is the burn speed, burn time, and when to burn. And the blue dot on the artificial horizon, the blue 3 little lines there, that's what angle you have to be burning at. But I have to be burning at 1,800 meters second. And I am going 2,000. But the thing is, I have to do it in 10 minutes, it says. And I don't have enough fuel for that. So, problem. So basically now I'm at 32,000 meters and going down. So this is interesting. I'm going down, and I can't seem to go back up. So, this is quite exciting. But don't worry, I won't give up yet. I'm going to try until I do get a Kerbal into orbit. And then when I do, I will send one to the moon. And then when I do, I'll send one to Minmus and Duna and all the other planets. Just so that I can say I colonized the galaxy. Because after all, that's pretty cool. I'll have a base on each planet. So, yes, now we are dropping. I'm at 2,000 meters above sea level. I am gonna land in the water. So, yes, this is quite uninteresting. I'm at 1,000 meters. And dropping. So, yeah. I'm sorry this has failed again, but I will try and try and try. So maybe Kidlin has failed, but who knows if Bob, Bill, or Billy Bob Fred Kerman, I don't know, maybe he'll do it, so. There you go, my parachute deploys at 515 meters, or 500 meters. And I am going down slowly. Alright, 260 meters above water level. And it is becoming night time as I'm landing Kidlin in the water here. Which is a shame, really, because he could have been one of the first ones to go into space. Oh well, he didn't make it. So next time I'm going to try with a revised rocket. Hopefully it'll be better. And then this one. I thought this one was going to make it, but it didn't. Or maybe it was just because of my... Okay. I will try again next time with a better rocket. And you guys can watch me fail again. So, yeah, stay tuned for episode 3. This was Grim Reaper 007. And watch the next explosion as Kidlin crashes into the water. So thanks for watching.